Formula One novice.
Up there in the mix already as well.
Two-wave start.
Along with Beatty, Carpenter, and Taylor.
Got Zendejas and Seringer in the lead. David Brooks in fourth. Eric Murray coming through lap 1 in sixth. Zendejas, Seringer, Brooks in fourth again. Murray moved up to fifth on the 600 against the Run What You Brung Formula One Open class.
That mix there, Corey West coming out your leader. Beatty was up in that as well. Corey West comes out your leader as they work that
Brooks still coming through in fourth.
Right now,
Murray is coming in.
The 13 of Corey West starting out of row 5. He is your leader. Holding off Jensen on the 52 for the moment.
This is Brooks coming through 5. Murray behind him. Possibly. Zendejas, followed by Seringer, Suzuki 1000 versus Ducati 1098. Here comes Brooks and Murray. Murray looks to be closing up on the tail of Brooks. Down through the S's, Murray closes up.
You riding like a little girl, David. I took lessons from you.
Turn it back on me. Eric said yesterday, if David rode like a girl today, that he was going to beat him. I said I was going to beat him too, and I wasn't racing with him. Me and this monkey wrench going to beat on him.
What do you say about that, Mr. Brooks?
It's true. Riding like shit this weekend. Had to be. Eric beat me.
Oh! Oh!
The start. Be Superbike novice. Seringer.
Seringer has a great run as well. Brooks comes
Here you can see the leader of the race, Jim Seringer, crash. He was okay.
Strong, the leader.
behind him, the checkered flag waving.
had a pretty good weekend this weekend. My friend Derek did some video of the races that you just watched, a few clips. In Formula One, I finished third. I got a third place finish. That was a real exciting race for me. I started out, I think, on the grid in like 8th or 9th, and worked my way up. I got a pretty good start, worked my way up. And I was behind a good friend of mine, David Brooks, who actually came in second on the regional championships for that class. And I followed him around the track for about 3 laps or so, and then right on turn 12, I came out right beside him. I got on the inside of him, and he's on a pretty nice GSXR 750 that's built. He had a built motor put in that. It's putting out a little bit more horsepower than a standard 750, and I got up right next to him, and it was a lot of fun because we were drag racing basically down that little stretch there next to that goes past the start-finish line. And I kept looking over at him, and he just kept his head down, and he wouldn't look over at me, but I was grinning from ear to ear. And hit that first corner, turn 1. I wouldn't let off until he did, so I won that contest and got in front of him. And I ended up chasing down another racer, Shane Horton, who was on a KWS built GSXR 1000. And it's a real fast bike on the straightaways, but I just did corners a little bit faster and chased him down and ended up taking third place. I passed him on turn 12 on the last lap going into the checkered flag. So that was a pretty exciting race for me. At that point, I didn't even know I was in third. I thought I was in third or fourth. I wasn't sure, but I knew I took the spot and ended up being third place. So that was probably the best race of the weekend. B Superbike, I finished 8th in. That was the race after the Formula One race. I started a little bit further back in the grid, got held up in a little bit of traffic, and the leaders pretty much got away from me. I was holding probably 5th position for a while, and then a couple guys who even started behind me ended up getting by me on the last couple laps. And A Superbike, which was the last race for me for the day, I finished in 4th position behind my friend David, who I beat earlier in the Formula One race. He rode a little bit better in that race, and I made a pretty good run and started catching up to him, but it wasn't enough time really. I did get my personal best lap time in that race actually, but David really rode well in that race, and he got a solid third place finish, and he took home a trophy as well. C Superbike race was the first race I did for the day, and it wasn't that great. I think I don't even know what. I think I was in 12th or 14th position on the finish. There was a lot of bikes in that race. I was gridded on the second wave. I did not even get a first wave start because I did not have a lot of points in that class for the region. All in all, though, it was a really good weekend, and I had a lot of fun hanging out with my friends and doing some racing. That's one of the nice things about racing is you get to hang out with some of your buddies, and even if you're not one of the front runners, you get to have a lot of fun having a little competition amongst friends and a little trash talking and some good times. So that's pretty much it for the season. So I plan on doing the full season next year, and I think I've improved enough to where I'll be even more competitive next year, I hope. And this winter we got some projects planned to do on the bike and get it ready for next spring.